pulled the patriarchy card. And he told Patrice that she couldn't be up in the pulpit and she needed to submit to her elders. Pretty much, she's a woman and a woman has no place in the pulpit. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about women leading the congregation? How do y'all feel about women pastors? Hey everyone, I'm feeling like DJ Khaled up in here. We back with another one. So, welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Make sure you guys have subscribed already. Hit the blue bell for notifications. Thumbs your girl up. And we getting into episode 3. This episode is called Higher Ground, and yeah, it seemed like everybody was searching for higher ground in this one. So they start out with Shawty Ello on the track. I'm like, okay, so they up in here, and now it's official. Mercedes is the biggest hater amongst them all. I know this. Now we all know this. And what's up with Uncle Clifford in them pants? I was like, maybe the pants are just fitting him wrong, but Uncle Clifford be busting the sag. I was saying Uncle Curtis in the other one. Y'all know Clifford Curtis or whatever. It's all the same person. So y'all uncle. So, Uncle Clifford, he be busting a sag. And I'm like, is that, I remember a long time ago hearing a whole bunch of OGs say that if you get incarcerated, that was how you let the guys know that you down for the team, you down for the cause, you bust your sag. So Uncle Clifford walking around with his pants sag, and I was like, okay, why won't he pull his pants up? I guess that's just his style. Okay, girl. Anyway, so Andre's talking to his uncle. And he says that they don't even need to get the land from the brothers. They just go ahead and scrap the Pynk and then they'll be good. So Andre is all for just getting rid of the Pynk. He's thinking like a businessman. He's not really thinking like compassionate. But I guess he really has no emotional ties at this point. He had a little phone situation and a little flirty with our girl Autumn Night. But other than that, he doesn't have an emotional attachment. He has a financial attachment to this situation. So he told his uncle, yeah, we go ahead and get rid of this. And he told his uncle about the money that was offered to him by Corbin. And his uncle was like, why don't you take it? He pretty much said, we don't do kickbacks. And his uncle was like, so what do you call it when y'all gave me hundreds of thousands to build this park? Oh, y'all was just being nice. The company was you just wanted to, donate some money to me. And his uncle's 100% correct. Just because you don't call it a kickback doesn't mean it's not a kickback. So he's like, we already in this pot. Your hands is already dirty. You not cleaning this. So let's not act like, we're not doing what we really are. So when Andre and Autumn were inside the restaurant and that old man said, can you imagine carrying death on your back? I was like, oh, there we go. More telltale signs. Autumn done sat up there and got rid of somebody. I don't know how she did it or what she did, but I'm telling y'all, mark my words, comment down below what y'all think. This girl is on the run because she done did something, that she can't take back. I know that's what the case is. So we're going to see how this thing's going to unplay, but I think that she did something to her baby, and that man, or that man is on her behind. Her ex, I'm thinking it's her ex-husband. Is it just me? Like, why is this escaping me? But what is up with the Pattern Master, Kindred, Paid in Full references? What am I missing? Am I not cultured enough? What happened? Y'all comment down below if y'all know what that meant. What was all that about? And another thing that's odd, why they had the white black man up there tending the cotton field? I'm like, they just keep on with the racial, okay. But when Uncle Clifford was standing inside of that cotton field and he had on that red dress, I was like, oh, look, he looked like he done paid a visit to Atlanta because he got him a new booty. But he had on like the corset with the puff strap. I thought that was cute. I thought it was very cute. He had his little umbrella. Nice. I liked it. And it was funny because he's sitting there talking to the little white black man and he got all excited about being across the street from the casino. Little did he know he is the casino. So yeah, we're gonna see how that play out. That ain't gonna end too well. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when the little girls, the little twerk queens got up there and was doing their thing, and that little one said something about sexual Mercedes stifling their sexual freedoms and without patriarchal blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. In my house, you have no sexual freedoms. The only freedoms you have is a freedom I give you. That's it. There is no freedom. I'm your freedom. Moving on. So we in the club and I just gotta say Diamond is so fine. Oh, that's a sexy man. But how y'all feel about the baby being inside the strip club? Where y'all stand on that? Because honestly, I don't think it's a problem. I don't see an issue with it. But I guess it's like nightlife and people are drinking and there's smoking going on. So that part is not cool. But aside from that, putting the baby in the other side where there is like no adult activity going on, how y'all feel about the baby being inside the club? Now, all I'm sitting up here looking at, you know, Autumn Night keeps having these Marsha moments. Like, Marsha. It's all about Marsha. Like, she holds the baby. Now she's suffering again. She done had another flashback moment. So now she's out here binge drinking, doing stupid stuff. She ran up on that stage. Y'all, when she went on the stage, I was surprised she could make it up the pole. So, you know, I was like, okay, she made it. I'm so proud of her. Finally, we've seen her do something other than move, because she's got a move with her. You know, she's got a sexy move with her, but she doesn't do anything. So I'm wondering what's making her money, other than, you know, she's pretty, her body is awesome, but where is it coming from? But anyway, she got told, Mercedes got her told real quick, like, hold on, you don't run up on my stage. You don't do none of that, especially if you want to sit up here and be alky. You do what you do on your time. Don't go on my stage and show your whole behind. Because she had no reason to take her no talent ass up there on that stage. Uncle Clifford said, girl, get your high yellow ass off that stage. I was like, that's how I'm feeling. What are you doing? But then it was cool because Mercedes was able to flip it and turn it into a little, you know, a little show for the people, and they got more money. But you don't do that. She was dead wrong for that. And now I'm totally confused. What the F happened to the little truck that, to the big truck that Lil Murda was in? Why he driving around this raggedy car now? What is Lil Murda's deal? Who is he and what is going on? I don't know. I'm moving on. So Autumn and Andre are in the room. Everything is hot and heavy. And this fool left his computer around this chick. Not only did he leave it around her, he unlocked it for her. I was like, okay, now that's a mistake. That's just stupid. Why would he do that? But he unlocked it, goes down to the front lobby, and I was like, uh-oh, they had me behind the counter. He talking about, hey, y'all got some Magna. He said, no, but we got Bibles for free. Looked at that ring, so yeah, I won't be contributing to your delinquency, so you do what you do on your time. So he runs out. Autumn goes in the computer, sees herself, and it spooked her. I don't really know that I would have necessarily been spooked, because it wasn't like her picture was the only picture that he took. She knew he was taking pictures of the property. She knew what he was there for. So I don't see why that picture spooked her. As a matter of fact, I think, you know, she could have played it differently, just close it and act like she didn't see it and let it be that. But I guess this had to happen in order for her to run out and not answer the phone, so that the next scene with Uncle Clifford inside of the cloud room could actually come up. Because, you know, otherwise he probably would have just treated it like it was a regular situation, and he wouldn't have been chasing behind her like, wait a minute, let me explain. But I don't really see what spooked her so bad. Speaking of another thing that I don't necessarily, not gonna say I don't understand, because I do understand it, but I want to know how y'all feel. So the Reverend pulled the patriarchy card, and he told Patrice that she couldn't be up in the pulpit and she needed to submit to her elders. Pretty much, she's a woman and a woman has no place in the pulpit. How y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about women leading the congregation? How do y'all feel about women pastors, women preachers, and all of that? Because old school way, let them tell it, women can't lead a church. And I don't know. I think I kind of agree in a sense. I guess just because I was raised the old school way, but I don't agree all the way. I have seen some women get up there and do great. There are some women I actually like. There are a lot of them I don't think they need to be up there. But like women like Joyce Meyer, I actually rock with her. I like her, and her message, it resonates. There are so many women who don't though, and I don't know. I'll do another video on that if y'all want to talk about that. If y'all ready to have that conversation, y'all comment down below. Let me know y'all want to have that conversation, and we can go there. It's gonna be a whole. Listen, Sister Christian, you know, relax, because I understand I'm gonna step on some toes. I mean, just don't get offended. Don't get too emotional if we decide to have this conversation. But that's one for the books, because there are a lot of people that believe that women should not lead a congregation. So how do y'all feel? Comment down below. So when DJ Never Scared said, all y'all that graduated in 99, y'all old, I was like, wait, what was I doing in 99? I don't know. That's a good story time. But moving on, the little freaky anesthesiologist. Oh Lord. Anyway, he goes to, Andre goes inside the room, and Uncle Clifford turned around. I saw that blonde wig with them big old brown legs. I was like, yes, I'm here for all of it. So he turned around, and they had a conversation. So now Uncle Clifford has a little bit more clarity as to what this thing really is and where the Pynk lies in this development of, you know, the promised land. So there were a lot of situations in this episode that had me looking like, what's really going on? So we have Mercedes, whose husband, well, whose ex was raising their child. The ex married another woman, so the stepmother now has custody of Mercedes' daughter, which I'm like, that's a lot of hands. You know, that's a lot of hands in one pot. I don't really get why, but I get why. So, okay. How is it that it's always the most unfit of mothers that have all the advice? The one who is the absent parent, the one who just pops up in here and there, the one who doesn't do any of the legwork, always has the loudest, most vibrant opinion of them all to tell you how to parent their child. Like, okay, I feel like the stepmother is right. Like, that girl is too focused on things that she doesn't need to be focused on. The problem is, y'all waited too late to catch it, because if you're telling me she's 13, 14, now you can't try to reprogram her. It's game over. You done created this monster. This reprogramming should have been done at 8, 9 years old so that we didn't get here one time. She did hit 13. But here we are. And another place we are is Lakeisha Savage got that 9,000. So what we gonna do now? All right, y'all, we gonna hit up number 4. I am binging this thing. Y'all got me hooked. I'm loving it, and I am about all caught up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the blue bell for notifications. If you made it to the end, comment down below with the unicorn emoji, because that's what we are and that's what we do. I'm gonna see y'all next video.